Welcome to the WildAx Constellation 2015 model. This is the 7th of October, it's the first day it's been on view. This is the brand new Relay 4, Citroen Relay 4, which is the new model vehicle with our 2015 spec interior. Lots and lots of changes to the 2014 model and lots of increases to the specification. So I'm going to run through all those now and give you a brief rundown of the general WildAx Motorhome spec for all our motorhomes. So, as a company, we try and make motorhomes that are ready to use anywhere, anytime. So our motorhomes are all fully winterised. Now these are independently tested at Truma UK in their climate test centre, where you literally drive the vehicle into a big freezer, freeze it down overnight to -15 degrees C, and then you run a test to give it a European grading, which then gives you a measurement of how good the winterisation is and the insulation. WildAx motorhomes achieved grade 3, which is the best result you can achieve in the European rating system. So, very well winterised and a low power van. So all the systems we fit are designed to work anywhere on the leisure battery for as long as possible. So it's low power LED lighting. The Truma heating system doesn't use much energy. The fridge is a three-way, so you can run it on gas. So generally the motorhome is designed to run on the 12-volt system for as long as possible. And in fact many of our customers now are putting solar panels onto the specification so they can be almost completely independent and wild camp. So winterised, use anywhere, anytime. Those are the main design parameters for all the WildAx motorhome range. This Constellation is a 2-berth, so 2 sleeping, and a 3 travelling van. So you have 2 cab seats, 1 travel seat in the rear. Now we do a version called the Constellation 4 that has got 2 of these rear travel seats, which makes it into a very car-like layout with 4 travel seats. The beds are 6'4" by 6'2" double bed. So we'll talk more about the beds later on. You get a double bed or 2 single beds in both of the Constellation models. We're going to have a look at the kitchen first. Now, big changes in this kitchen is that we've removed the fridge that was underneath the worktop and fitted it behind me as a full height fridge freezer. So I'll have a good look at that in a minute. But in the place now it gives us lots more storage. So what you can see now is you've got big cupboards to give you lots and lots of storage space. And the sliding larder, which is also quite a handy space for bottles and cereal packets and things like that. Big storage cupboards. Our sink is a good sized sink, and one of the really nice features is this drainer unit that fits on the lid. So when the lid is put up, you've got a built-in drainer. Now our sinks do come with a bowl, and that bowl incorporates a chopping board and drainer board as well. It's just not in this demonstrator at the moment. The cooking facilities is the Spinflow triplex, which is a 3-burner, 1 big and 2 smaller burners, with combined oven and grill underneath. And finally, we've added into the specification a microwave as standard. So loads and loads of kitchen space, 6-foot kitchen really, which is really the biggest in its class. Loads of cupboard space all around the top. So these tambour door storage cupboards are really deep, and what they give you is a big storage space with no noise, because in motorhomes most of the noise that you hear when it's driving around are the rattles from the cupboard doors. In the WildAx range you shouldn't get any noise when the van's being driven. The furniture in the back should be quiet, and part of the reason for that are these doors that we use. Because they haven't got any latches on to rattle, you tend to find that our vans are much quieter than a lot of the others on the market. This is the Thetford fridge freezer. It's a brand new model. It's only been out now about 6 weeks. It's a 142 litre fridge freezer. Some great features in it. At the bottom you've got a big sliding drawer, very good for your wine bottles and beer bottles. And inside you've got a good big kitchen, a big fridge area with a really decent sized freezer section at the top, a little salad drawer and loads of little shelves. So it works really well. Wardrobe in front of that, so you've got hanging space there as well, which is quite nice. The TV package is optional, but the van does come with the digital aerial and power sockets for the TV. Now, we use the Avtex TV as a standard product when you select the TV option. The Avtex 16-inch combi, which is combined DVD and various other inputs and free SAT is all built into the telly. The Avtex brand, I think, is pretty much the best on the market for motorhome 12-volt TVs, and we now fit them as standard when the TV option is chosen, so that Avtex brand is the one to go for. Other things in the kitchen area, power sockets. If you have a little look around here, you'll notice you've got two 30-volt socket. Now there's three main sockets in the van, one in the kitchen, one in the bench and one low down. The other socket you have here is brand new for 2015. That is a USB charging socket with twin slots in it. One slot is for the a phone charger and the other slot is higher current. It's a bigger output for an iPad. Okay, so kitchen area, big spacious, lots of storage, big fridge freezer, cooker with microwave. The washroom, which you'll have a little look in a minute, is a really nice spacious fiberglass washroom. So this is not a plastic shower tray, which typically have a problem where they can flex over time and crack. This is a fiberglass shower tray which is designed and built by us. So it's very hard wearing, very thick, heavy duty fiberglass, which means that you shouldn't get problems in the future. You've got a standard fold down sink, Dometic swivel toilet. The toilet we use, again new for 2015, is a porcelain bowl toilet with the big trolley cassette. So you slide the cassette out the back, and it's got wheels and a handle like a suitcase, so it's much easier to empty. The porcelain bowl is nicer to use and also a lot easier to clean and keep clean. Storage cupboard in the top and ventilation window in the roof gives you quite a nice space to use. Very, very usable for showering in, because linked up to our big 100 litre water tanks, it means you can wild camp and not worry too much about the water, because you've got enough there for quite a few days use. The other nice feature on our washrooms is the sliding door. All our washrooms have got this sliding tambour door. This is a waterproof door profile, which means when you get in there, there's no shower curtain to get in the way, because if you've ever tried showering in your motorhome or caravan with a shower curtain, you'll know it just sticks to you and then your shower suddenly becomes this big. It's horrible. This gives you the wet room, so all you do is, if the mat's in, you take the mat out and it's ready to use as a shower. Use the shower with the door shut. And what I tend to do is just give it a quick rinse down with the water afterwards to get all the soap off, and it will dry in there in 10-15 minutes if you've got the heating on. The outlet for the heating blows into there, so it makes it quite a nice warm space. So we'll swap spaces and you can have a look in there. Right, so the washroom, as you can see, has got the fold-down sink, toilet, fiberglass shower tray. You'll notice it's got mirror hanging rail there, so you can put your towels on, and also you can hang wet coats in there, which is really handy for those walkers amongst you. And a standard mixer tap shower. Okay, so we'll have a look at this end of the van now. The Constellation, one of the big selling points on the Constellation is this big space here. You get a great big living area. Now this has been one of our most popular models since we introduced it nearly 9 years ago now. Big living area with a 6-foot sofa, which can become a 6'4" if needs be, depending on the spec of who's ordering it. And a really nice comfy single travel seat. This travel seat is on a sliding mechanism which allows it to slide all the way out to here, which gives you a 6'4" single bed. Less than a minute from seat to sleeping with your sleeping bag or quilt on it. If you want to make up the double, you pull that one out. This slides across, the backrest pops into the gap, and it gives you a double. Now you can have double or king size. Pull it out to here, without this one, and you get a 4-foot double and you get an open space. Pull it out to here with the single bed and you get a king size, which is 6'2" across that way and 6'4" that way. So huge bed. Storage underneath this sofa is brilliant. You can access it either by lifting the cushion up or through the 2 doors on the front for easy access to the storage. You will have a little bit of storage under this, but it's also where the leisure battery is, so that'll take up some of the space in there. Now, if you come down this way, there's a few things to look at down here. The Truma combi heater that we use is a combined blown air heating system and hot water system. It operates on gas and mains electricity, so you can wild camp on gas or you can plug into the mains. Now don't forget, with the WildAx range you get a refillable gas tank as standard, so your gas usage is fantastic because you've got a really cheap, plentiful supply of gas. That gas tank that's underneath the van here will hold about 2 of your normal gas bottles, with the added benefit there's a gauge in the front, so you just top it up when you see it gets down to half full. Empty to full's about £13 at the petrol station, so it's very cheap. You tend to find most customers are only filling it up once a year. The heating system, I was talking about the Truma Combi 4 heating system. We've upgraded again this year with the digital timer control. You might not be able to see it very well, but this control panel here gives you digital control settings, so you can set the temperature, you can set when you want the heating and the hot water to come on and go off. So at night, if you want the hot water on in the morning for a shower, you can have it set and it'll come on whilst you're asleep, and then when you're ready to get up, it's hot water for you. So fantastic addition there. Now, one of the biggest things we've been asked for by customers for the past year or two is this. This product is a fly screen on the sliding door. Now, it's a metal frame, so it's very robust. It's dead simple. It just slides across here, slides all the way to give you a sealed unit on the sliding door, so you can have that door open in hot weather and have a protection from the midges. We get a lot of customers talking to us about using the vans in Scotland, and actually our vans have gone all over the place, from Morocco to Russia to all around Europe, and there's a lot of places where a fly screen on that door is going to be really welcome. So new for 2015, it's part of the standard spec on the Constellation and the Constellation 4. Lastly, we need to talk about the vehicle. Now, the vehicle is the Citroen Relay. It's a 2.2 litre HDI diesel engine. It gives you 130 brake horsepower, 6-speed manual gearbox. Now, this van is fantastic. The van is new again for 2015, as is our motorhome spec. And there's loads and loads of new specification items in it which weren't included last year. So to run you through the main features that are included as standard, you're going to receive a van that's got satellite navigation. It's got a stolen vehicle satellite tracking system, electric windows and mirrors, air conditioning. It's got the new digital DAB radio. It's got USB ports for music, and it's got Bluetooth for your phone system. Electric windows and mirrors. Now, there's a few things that you can upgrade it, because don't forget, when you order a motorhome, you order the vehicle, or we order the vehicle to your specification, so you can add anything from the Citroen range. So this one has got the larger screen in it. This is the 5-inch touch screen, which incorporates a reversing camera and reversing sensors. That's an optional item which you can add in. This one's also got cruise control, which is optional, that you can add in. Cruise control is a fantastic thing to have on, actually. If you're doing long drives, it just makes the whole drive seem a lot easier. You also get to choose the colour of the vehicle. So I think Citroen used 10 colours. You can have it in any solid colour for no charge, and metallic colours are optional. But to be honest, about 90% of our customers choose the metallic options because they're a nicer colour scheme. There you have it. So the Constellation, overall 6-metre van. In the 6-metre space, you're getting a lot in there for your money. You don't need to add much into the spec. It's designed to be ready to go as a standard product with everything you need. Thank you very much. Please do contact us if you've got any more questions. The website has got loads of information on wildaxmotorhomes.com. Thank you.